I'm non-binary, but the kind of non-binary that used ze pronouns before neo-pronouns or cringe culture were a thing. Like, it's not much harder. It's still 3 words. She, her, hers, he, him, his, they, them, theirs, theirs. Right? Like, my pronouns are older than most of you, I'm sure. And I get it. It's a new word. I'm not gonna enforce it in most aspects of my life. I'm not even out in most aspects of my life, though. So yeah, I'll close my pronouns off to anything else. Don't call me she, don't call me he. Call me they if you've gotta call me anything.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit. Oh my.
Now, there is absolutely no circumstance where I am going to call a grown woman who is clearly a she, a they. But that's just me. You guys obviously do as you see fit. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a fairly quick and very crazy Clown World update for you guys today. And as usual, we have, well, very little time to waste. So let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment. So here we have a post from a subreddit called Trans Passing. Now, this slightly rotund individual who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman and calls himself a lesbian posted this photo. The caption says, "I hate posting this, but dysphoria is kicking my butt. Am I pretty?"
No. No, man. Shit, no, man.
All right, we're going to keep it moving with this lovely lady who has a severe case of EDS, also known as Elon Derangement Syndrome, as well as EDS, or Trump Derangement Syndrome. Well, with these liberal types, those two disorders generally do go hand in hand, so roll it.
Dear Elon, I thought you'd want to come face to face with me, boy. You're your boyfriend, no doubt. Lies. Oh, and I'd see right through them, and you know I would. Would it be a dream come true if you met me in person? Would it?
Okay. Cuckoo.
Now, this next clip is not quite the flex that this young lady thinks it is. And what's up with her glasses and earrings? Roll it.
Come here. Donald Trump has never won against a man. That's all.
You look ridiculous.
Now, I am a little tiny bit confused about this next clip. Doesn't this young lady own any mirrors? Roll it.
As a conventionally attractive white woman, I have been allowed into rooms and given a seat at tables I had no fucking business being in. So, no, I'm not gonna shut up about injustices around me when so much privilege has been given to me simply because I look the way I do. Miss me with your racism and your...
What did you say?
As a conventionally attractive white woman...
Surely you can't be serious.
Now, what I want to know is, when did it become a thing for these fellas to put on a bunch of makeup and ask the world if we think they are pretty? Roll it.
Outside, and I just gotta say, I feel so pretty with this makeup on, out in the sun. It looks absolutely beautiful. I feel so pretty. Do you think I'm pretty? I hope you do.
What a f***ing loser. Literally, what a f***ing loser.
Now, this next clip might be parody. I'm not 100% sure, but it's pretty sad that it's so hard to tell these days. Roll it.
It's March 31st, 2025. I am a 58-year-old adult human female. I am formally making my proclamation, exclamation, right now to you. I will no longer be associating with any white males of any kind. It does not matter if liberal or conservative. It does not matter what color hair or eyes. As long as the skin is white and it is a male, I will not be associating with it anymore. The symbolism of a white male has become the epitome of hate. This is my formal proclamation.
Are you fucking retarded? The hell's the matter with you?
All right, next up we have this pink-haired fellow who identifies as a non-binary, and he says that the people who want to keep certain books out of elementary schools are loveless. Roll it.
The reason people defend the gender binary so ferociously, attempt to ban books about gender literacy, disappear gender nonconforming people from public life is because they don't want to confront their lovelessness. That awareness that they've never been allowed to be free. It's easier to romanticize the unfreedom, decorate and accessorize it, mistake dissociation as an identity and a virtue, wear it like a badge or a family heirloom. So many would rather die than give it up. And all this pain, it shows up as resentment and retribution against gender nonconforming people. How dare you make freedom real? How dare you make heaven on earth? I thought we had to wait for joy. I thought that wasn't possible. People are made to destroy their own creativity, their own simultaneity, their own gender nonconformity in order to receive love from their families and societies. If they don't see gender nonconforming people, then they don't have to see the parts of themselves that they had to cut out in order to be loved. If they don't see us, then they don't have to see their own pain. Their grief is so calcified, it takes the form of anger.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Peace. God bless.
Next up, we have this individual who says that trans women basically have PMS. I'm guessing it's just the meds they're on. Roll it.
People who say that trans women don't have period-like symptoms clearly don't know anything, because tell me why. Just a couple days ago, my fiance was... one minute, she was just super irritable, you know, like she was just getting mad at every little thing. And the next minute, she's sobbing. Why? Because the proposal that I made to her when I, asked her to marry me on last week, she's sobbing because it was so beautiful. I proposed to her last week, guys.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Hey guys, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen. It should be illegal for this lady to wear those trousers. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by the one and only Coda 320. Coda 320, thank you so much, sir, for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate the kind words, generosity, and support. And I want to give a big shout out to today's honorable mentions, Wendy Gvozdich and Michael and Ina, for each leaving a super thanks on the last video. So Wendy and Michael and Ina, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. So once again, today's video sponsor is Coda 320, with the honorable mentions going to Wendy Gvozdich and Michael and Ina. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, I think we've all seen enough of this lady for one day. Get this off the screen, please.
That's fucking disgusting. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
All right, next up we have this fellow who wants to talk about non-binary people in sports. I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess that this fella doesn't play any sports. Roll it.
What's up, party people? Everyone's talking about trans people in sports, but no one is talking about non-binary people in sports. No one wants to consider a hypothetical agender super athlete that could dominate both men and women's basketball and make everyone obsolete. Probably because most non-binary people who are athletic have already been recruited into rock climbing or roller derby. Speaking of which, if you play roller derby and are single, or more likely solo poly, hit me up.
It's funny because he's fat. Next up, we have this individual who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman and calls himself a transbian or trans lesbian, but that's neither here nor there. He's responding to a comment on his previous TikTok. The comment says, "Manliest woman I've ever seen." Roll it.
This commenter says, "You're the manliest woman I've ever seen." Don't get up much, do you?
Whoa, you have a deep voice.
Just saying. If I'm the manliest woman you've ever seen, you might want to come up underneath that rock you f***ing live under. Because nothing here says man. But hey, okay. Whatever.
F***ing balls on this egomaniac.
And next up, we have this fellow who claims he just got hit on by some dude in a sports car. Roll it.
I must be doing something right today because a man in a sporty car just swung by, opened up his window, and asked me if I had a number he could call. Apparently, he thought I was a call girl walking around just being myself, which I thanked him for the compliment and let him know I wasn't that kind of girl, but I find that pretty hilarious, really.
I feel sorry for your mother.
Well, today's video seemed slightly more disturbing than usual, and that's about all I can stand, so we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip of Star Wars actor John Boyega attacking fans of the franchise, insinuating that they're a bunch of racist white elitists. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
They're pandering. Let me tell you, Star Wars always had the vibe of being in the most whitest elite space. Like, this franchise is so white that it's like a black person existing in that was something. And you can always tell it's something when some Star Wars fans try to say, well, we had Lando Calrissian and had Samuel L. Jackson. It's like telling me how many cookie chips are on the cookie dough. I'm like, bro, they just scattered that in there, bro. They're okay with us playing the best friend, but once we touch their heroes, once we lead, once we trailblaze, it's like, oh my God, it's just a bit too much. I'm telling you, I'm gonna drop the N-bomb if I have to.
And you ain't black.